Welcome to In the Know, Central Ohio's high school trivia tournament. Join us as bright young minds compete in a game of knowledge and intellect.
Production funding for In the Know is provided in part by American Electric Power.
And now, here's your host, Bill Shipman.
And hi there, thank you. Welcome once again to In the Know. We're down here at the Battelle Studios at WOSU at COSI, and we're awfully glad that you've joined us. Quarterfinal round action continues today with two outstanding teams. Our students are from Dublin, Jerome, and St. Charles. Before we start In the Know, let's talk a little bit about how our game will be played. We'll have two halves of fast-paced toss-up questions with point values ranging anywhere between 5 and 20, and they will be in a variety of subjects. During the last 3 minutes of In the Know, all point values will be doubled, and a couple of times during the game we will have 0 to 90 high point value questions in very interesting subjects. Our judge for today's game is Manuel M. Wilson, and Manning's decisions concerning the validity of any answer given on In the Know will indeed be final, and so good luck to two great teams. Let's begin the first half of this quarterfinal round In the Know contest with this 5-pointer. It's a word scramble, fellas. And here are your letters: H, C, W, T, and I. St. Charles Tyler. Which is good for 5. 15-pointer. Identify the U.S. Secretary of State who, in 1973 and 74, won worldwide acclaim for his Middle East. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Kissinger.
Henry Kissinger, good. Both teams on the board now. Good start. Let's move to this 15-pointer. Which 19th century New England poet wrote, "To fight aloud is very brave, but gallanter I know." Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Longfellow.
Good try, no. Who charged within the bosom the cavalry of woe? St. Charles. Zalala.
Lowell.
Equally good try. That was Emily Dickinson. 20-pointer now, guys. Look at your monitor for the first time, please. And you're about to see a 1943 biographical cartoon of blood transfusion pioneer Dr. Charles R. Drew. It's the work of a 20th century African-American artist who was known for his murals as well as for his cartoons. He drew his influences from Mexican muralists like Diego Rivera. For 20 points, name him. His initials are C.A. Dublin, Jerome, Eric.
Alston.
Charles Alston is very good for 20 points. Nicely done. 15-pointer we go now in science. Which word completes the phrase magnetic blank, designating a process by which a magnet moving over a piece of metal? St. Charles Tyler.
Resonance.
Good try, no. Causes electrical currents to flow. Dublin, Jerome, Pranav.
Induction.
No, we needed magnetic levitation. Levitation. All right, 10-pointer. First performed on Broadway in 1954, great year, my birth. Giancarlo Menotti's opera, The Saint of Bleecker Street, is set in Little Italy of what U.S. city? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
New York.
New York, good for 10. All right, we've got a creature feature now for you guys. These graphics are just adorable. Cute little kitty cat. Here's the beloved cow.
Wow.
Isn't she adorable? All right. We're going to need you to name this creature. 40-pointer is your first clue. This insect feeds off mosquitoes and is usually found in wetlands. Dublin, Jerome, Pranav.
Bats.
Good try, no. St. Charles. Tyler.
Dragonfly.
Is it a dragonfly? Wow, pretty good. All right, that's the creature feature for 40. Let's do this 15-pointer, the Sunshine Skyway. A cable-stayed bridge with a 1,200-foot main span rises from Tampa Bay to carry traffic south. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg is well done for 15. Good. 20-pointer now. Buran, the first Russian space shuttle built for ground testing, was used as a flight simulator at a Moscow amusement park in 1996. Identify this park, whose name begins with the letter G and shares its name with a 1981 crime novel by author Martin Cruz Smith, which is set in that very same park. Made a movie out of it too. That's Gorky Park. 20-pointer. The music you're about to hear features a German composer, not one of the B's. For 20 points, name the composer or this piece played. St. Charles Tyler.
Wagner.
Good try. No. Roger?
Schubert.
Equally good try. Felix Mendelssohn was door number 3. Symphony number 3 in A minor. That's the Scottish Symphony. 15-pointer, may be pencil and paper necessary. Listen carefully. An isosceles right triangle is inscribed in a circle with diameter 18 meters. What is the length of a leg of this triangle? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
9√2.
That is good for 15. 5-pointer. The U.S. Mint administers the government's gold holdings at which site? St. Charles Phillip.
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox in Kentucky. That's good for 5. All right, let's move now to this 10-pointer. The U.S. Mint again administers the government's silver holdings at which New York site? It's probably not a coincidence that the United States Military Academy is nearby. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
West Point.
West Point is good for 10. 20-pointer we go, guys. In which state is the 1997 novel by Charles Frazier, Cold Mountain, set? The novel tells the story of Inman, a soldier who makes a difficult journey on foot from the capital city's hospital to his beloved Ada in Cold Mountain after being wounded at the 1864 Civil War battle at Petersburg. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Mississippi.
Good try, no. St. Charles, allow it.
Virginia.
Closer to it, actually, in North Carolina. 20-pointer, we're going to have a word scramble, please, if you guys want to look at your monitor. 9-letter word. That's one way of doing things, is your clue. You guys won't be happy with technique. Technique. All right, 10-pointer now, developed during the 1960s. The name of which type of bombers is a term meaning secret or cleverly sly? St. Charles Phillip.
Stealth bombers.
Stealth bombers, good for 10. All right, 0 to 90 now, fellas, and our category this time is Geometry Pop Quiz. All right, we know what the subject is. Here's a 20-pointer. Derived from the Latin words for 7 angles, what is the term for a 7-sided Dublin, Jerome, Roger?
Heptagon.
Heptagon or septagon, good, 30-pointer. Derived again from the Greek words for 2 and 10, what is the term Dublin, Jerome, Roger?
Dodecahedron.
No. What is the term for a 12-sided polygon? Stephen.
Dodecagon.
There we go. That's good for 30. 40-pointer. Might need pencil and paper for this one, guys. As you probably know, the total measure of any polygon's exterior angles is always 360 degrees. But the total measure of a polygon's interior angles depends upon the number of sides. For example, what is the total measure of the interior angles of an octagon? St. Charles Tyler.
1080.
That is correct for 40 points. Nicely done. All right, we'll see how much you were paying attention. 15-pointer. What name is given to German composer Felix Mendelssohn's Symphony No. 3, Dublin, Jerome, Roger?
Scottish.
Scottish, very good. You were paying attention. We like that on this show. Here's a 5-pointer. In geometry, again, guys, if you are given the diameter of a circle, you must multiply that diameter by what constant? St. Charles Phillip.
Pi.
By pi is good for 5. Easy one there. 10-pointer we go. The music you're about to hear features an American singer, songwriter, and record producer. For 10 points, name the singer or the song quickly, please. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, fresh from Super Bowl success, locked out of heaven, and I sure hope so. 10-pointer. 200 is 150% of what number? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
400 over 3.
That's good. That'll work. 133 and a third. All right. Here's a 15-pointer. Which word meaning to hypnotize is derived from the name of an 18th century St. Charles Stephen?
Mesmerize.
Mesmerize, after Franz Mesmer. Good. 10-pointer. Give me the first and last name of the 20th century English author portrayed by Renee Zellweger in the 2006 film Miss Potter. St. Charles Alalo.
Ann Porter.
Good try, no. Dublin, Jerome? Roger.
James Joyce.
No. Got half of it. The film's name, Potter. Beatrix Potter. Let's do this 15-pointer now. Which word defined as an apparent aptitude for making fortunate and unexpected discoveries by accident? St. Charles Zalala.
Serendipitous.
Serendipity is good for 15. All right, 20-pointer we go. We go to chemistry this time. What organic acid can be used as a rust remover, textile bleach, and radiator cleaner? This may help you a little bit. Its formula is H2C2O4. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Oxalic acid.
That is nicely done for 20. Very good. All right, 5-pointer now. According to the saying based on William Cowper's 1785 poem, The Task, what word completes the lines, blank is the very spice of life? St. Charles Philip.
Variety.
Variety it is, good for 5. 15-pointer now in literature. What is the 5-word phrase meaning a time of dissatisfaction used by Gloucester in the opening line of Shakespeare's Richard III? It was also borrowed by John Steinbeck as the title, St. Charles Philip.
Winter of our discontent.
That's good. The winter of our discontent, got it in just in time. 10-pointer. Multiple guess question. Gosh, we love these guys. Here are your choices. Negative 30 degrees, 120 degrees, or 300 degrees. In trigonometry, which angle has a cosine value of 1/2? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
300.
That it does. Good for 10. 5-pointer. Complete this proverb. Ignorance is blank. St. Charles Stephen.
Bliss.
Bliss. Good for 5. 15-pointer. Name the first monarch of the House of Hanover to be born. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Queen Anne.
No, to be born in England, St. Charles. This king, born in 1738, ascended the throne in 1760 upon the death of his grandfather, Zalala. Pardon?
George II.
No, it's George III. George III. That sound means that it's halftime. We'll come back, double check the score, and meet our 8 students and their advisors right after this short break.
The top 4 teams of In the Know will receive scholarships to The Ohio State University. The Ohio State University Office of Financial Aid will award 4 scholarships to the championship team, 3 scholarships to the runner-up, and 2 scholarships to each of the semifinal teams in this year's competition of In the Know. And now, here's Bill Schiffman.
Well, we said at the top of the show that this was going to be a terrific game, and it is. Our score at halftime, St. Charles 190, Dublin Jerome 170, and we'll get right back to the second half of questions in this exciting In the Know quarterfinal round contest after we meet our 8 students and their advisors. First up for Dublin Jerome High School.
Hi, my name is Roger Jin. I'm a senior at Dublin Jerome High School, and this is my second year at In the Know.
Hi, I'm Pranav Shankar. I'm also senior at Dublin Jerome High School, and this is my first year on In the Know.
Hi, I'm Eric Q. I'm a senior at Dublin Jerome High School, and this is my 3rd year on In the Know.
Hi, I'm Fred Park. I'm also a senior, and this is my 3rd year on In the Know.
And the advisor for this veteran all-senior Dublin Jerome team is Jim DiGiacomo. We thank Jim for bringing his squad down to our studios today and wish all 5 of them the best of luck during the second half on In the Know. First up now for St. Charles.
Hi, I'm Zalal Demir. I'm a senior at St. Charles, and this is my 4th year doing In the Know.
Hi, I'm Steven Sousa. I'm a junior at St. Charles, and this is my 3rd year doing In the Know.
Hi, I'm Tyler McMacken. I'm a senior at St. Charles, and this is my 3rd year doing In the Know.
I'm Philip Hurst. I'm also a senior at St. Charles, and this is my 4th year doing In the Know.
We've got 2 advisors for St. Charles, and they are Dr. Sarah Vandermeer and Alex Connor. We thank both of them for bringing their squad down to our studios today. Wish all 6 of them the best of luck during the second half on In the Know. Again, our score at halftime, St. Charles 190, Dublin Jerome 170. Students, don't forget, last 3 minutes of In the Know, all point values will be doubled. We'll have a 0 to 90 along the way as well. Until then, good luck all, and let's begin our second half with this 5-pointer. It's another word scramble. Here are your letters: E, A, R, S, and I. Your clue, you can't turn it down. St. Charles Tyler.
Raise.
A raise, good for 5. All right, 15-pointer now. Since September 11th, 2001, students at a New York liberal arts college devoted to criminal justice have become more interested in forensic science courses that might prepare them for government service with the FBI, Secret Service, and the INS. Name this college. It's the only one of its kind. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
New York University.
Good try, no. Here's a good clue for you, St. Charles. It's the only one of its kind in the U.S., and it's named for the first Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. Zalalam?
J.
John Jay, College of Criminal Justice. Good, 10-pointer. Even though he hadn't yet been voted in, which musician with the initials CC said in 2001 he would refuse induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame unless a statue of him was erected in the museum's courtyard? He's best known for debuting The Twist way back in 1960. Name him. Come on, baby. Let's do The Twist a little bit before your time. That was Chubby Checker. 20-pointer, look at your monitor, fellas, please. And you're about to see a marble sculpture depicting 1st century AD's St. John the Evangelist, completed circa 1410. This particular work is one of several commissioned by the Florence Baptistery in Italy. As you might have guessed, the artist in question is himself Italian, one of the most famous artists of the Italian Renaissance. For 20 points, name him. Dublin, Jerome, Fred.
Bernini.
That's a very good try, no. Zalalam?
Donatello.
Donatello is well done for 20, good. 15-pointer we go, guys. Which U.S. president named James Buchanan Secretary of State in 1845 after U.S. relations with both Mexico? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Polk.
James K. Polk, good for 15. 20-pointer we go. As President James K. Polk's Secretary of State, James Buchanan managed to settle the Oregon dispute with England at which parallel? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
49th.
49th is good for 20. 15-pointer, pencil and tape. Whoa, nope. Blast from the past instead. There it is. Toothless raptor on top of a number 2 yellow pencil. Nice dentifrice. All right, we're going to need you to name the year that all of these events took place. All right? Your first one's a 40-point clue. In January of this particular year, the Internet's domain name system was created. St. Charles, Philip.
1975.
No. Want to give it a shot, Dublin, Jerome? Eric?
1989.
No. All right, let's go to 30 now, guys. USA for Africa records We Are the World. St. Charles, Zalalam.
1985.
Is it 1985? Oh, man, you know, we missed the third clue, which was the Hulkster taking on Mr. T in WrestleMania. All right, 15-pointer now in geometry. If the area of a rhombus is 40 square inches and one diagonal measures 4 inches, St. Charles, Tyler.
10.
No. What's the length of the other diagonal, Roger?
5.
No. 20. 20. 10-pointer. Which alliterative hyphenated term designates any of various drums of Native American, African? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Tom-tom.
Tom-tom, good for 10. 20-pointer, the music you're about to hear this time, guys, features a Czech composer who pioneered the development of a musical style which became closely identified with his country's aspirations to independent statehood. For 20 points, name him or this piece. Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Dvorak.
Not Dvorak. Tyler.
Smetana.
Smetana. We only have 2 Czech composers that we ever have, and you got them. All right, here's a 15-pointer. Which alliterative hyphenated term designates a large gong of indefinite pitch of Asian origin sounded with a soft-headed mallet? That's tam-tam. 15-pointer. Identify the former French emperor who, according to 2007 scientific tests, died. St. Charles, Zalalam.
Napoleon Bonaparte the First.
Napoleon Bonaparte died from gastric cancer. Good. 0 to 90 now, guys. Scramble. And your category is going to be U.S. presidents. All right, these should go quickly. Your first one's a 20-pointer. You'll see the letters on your monitor. Here we go. First one, 6 letters. Didn't need much time there. St. Charles, Tyler.
Pierce.
Franklin Pierce. Good. 30-pointer. Next in the category, 7 letters. This time around in U.S. presidents. There they are. Giandhr. Whom do we have? St. Charles, Tyler.
Harding.
As in Warren G. Very good. 40-pointer last in the category, 8 letters this time around. You'll see them come up, and there they are. St. Charles Zalalam.
Fillmore.
Millard Fillmore, good for 40, swept that 0 to 90. Let's move to this 15-pointer. The kingdom of the Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes came into being in 1918 following the World War I Allied victory and the disintegration of the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. Which name did this kingdom acquire? St. Charles Philip.
Yugoslavia.
Yes, it was Yugoslavia, good for 15. 5-pointer, which geographic name precedes all of the following? Islands, Standard Time, Rim, St. Charles Tyler.
Eastern.
No. And Ocean. Roger.
Pacific.
Pacific, good for 5. 15-pointer, look at your monitor again, please, guys. You're about to see the flag of a state located in a good old U.S. Midwest, St. Charles Tyler.
Illinois.
Illinois is good for 15. 10-pointer, which word precedes all of the following in respective 2-word phrases? Nautilus, tiger, trail, clip, cutter, and money. Same word in front of all of those words. Dublin Jerome, Eric.
Paper.
Paper is well done for 10. Good. 10-pointer might need pencil and paper for this one, guys. In genetics, if 2 hybrid parents are crossed and only one gene pair is considered, what is the expected genotypic ratio of the offspring? St. Charles Zalalam.
25%. 1/4.
No. Roger.
1 homozygous dominant to 2 heterozygous, and then 1 homozygous recessive.
That's very good for 10 points. Didn't even need any more than 1, 2, 1. You got it. 15-pointer. Which 2 bordering states, need them both, are the first and third largest states in total area east of the Mississippi, St. Charles Philip?
Wisconsin and Michigan.
No. Roger.
Florida and Georgia.
That's both of them. Good for 15. 10-pointer. In terms of land area, which U.S. state is the second largest east, St. Charles Philip?
Minnesota.
No, east of the Mississippi. It shares borders with 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. Roger.
Michigan.
Michigan it is. Good for 10. 15-pointer now. What word completes the phrase, man of blank? St. Charles Philip.
Steel.
Nope, not looking at Superman here. This designates a writer, critic, editor, or scholar. Man of blank. Fred.
Academia?
Good try, no, that's man of letters. 20-pointer. What name is generally given to the first book printed in the British colonies of North America by Stephen Day, printed in 1640 in Cambridge, Mass? St. Charles Zalalam.
King James Bible.
Good try, no. Very logical, but no. Dublin Jerome. That is the Bay Psalm book. 10-pointer, which 2-word term, beginning with the letter man, designates a loyal, hardworking male servant or helper, as derived from Defoe's. Dublin Jerome, Fred.
Manservant?
Good try, no. As Stephen.
Man Friday.
Man Friday from Robinson Crusoe. Okay, very good. Less than 3 minutes to go in the game, guys. All point values will now be doubled. Good luck all. This question becomes a 20-pointer. On a standard computer keyboard, typing an asterisk requires shift. Dublin Jerome, Roger.
8.
And 8. Good for 20. 30-pointer. In which South American country can one find a statue called Christ the Redeemer? St. Charles Zalalam.
Brazil.
Brazil, good for 30. 20-pointer. The music you're about to hear features an American rock band formed in L.A. 30-some years ago. For 20 points, name them or the tune. Hit it, Phil. St. Charles Stephen.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's give it away, give it away, give it away. 20-pointer. What's 36 plus 57? Dublin Jerome, Roger.
93.
93, good. 20-pointer. For the second consecutive year, which actresses hosted the Golden Globes held St. Charles Philip?
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
That's nicely done for 20. Good. 10-pointer. When painting, what 2 primary colors are typically mixed together to make purple or violet? St. Charles Tyler.
Red and blue.
That's both of them. Good for 10. 40-pointer. Completed in 1936. What was the original name of the Hoover Dam? Dublin Jerome, Roger.
Colorado Dam.
Good try, no. Zalala.
Boulder Dam.
Boulder Dam, good for 40, 30-pointer. Which state capital is named after our nation's 16th president? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
That's good for 30, 30-pointer. Elected in 2007, who is the current president of Israel? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Netanyahu.
No, he's the current prime minister. St. Charles? That's Shimon Peres. Shimon Peres. 20-pointer of the 8 planets in our solar system. Which one's the smallest? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Mercury.
Mercury, good. 30-pointer. The works of which 19th century French composer include the operas Carmen? St. Charles Tyler.
Bizet.
Georges Bizet. 20-pointer. In Mary Shelley's classic 1818 novel Frankenstein, what is the title character's first name? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Victor.
Victor, good for 20. 30-pointer. Complete the following sentence from President Obama's State of the Union address given on January 28, 2014. Let's make this a year of... Dublin, Jerome, Pranav.
Change.
Good try, no. Stephen?
Progress.
No, year of action. 20-pointer. What's 56 minus 17? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
39.
39, good. 10-pointer. The likeness of which president can be found on the front of a U.S. $1 bill? Dublin, Jerome, Roger.
Washington.
George Washington is good for 10. 40-pointer. Completed in 1616, the Sultan Ahmed Mosque. St. Charles Zalala.
Rubens.
No. More popularly known as the Blue Mosque, is located in which Middle Eastern country, Dublin, Jerome? Fred.
Turkey.
Turkey it is, good for 40. And as our judge makes his final tabulation of the score, we'd like to let you know that the questions and answers used on this season of In the Know have been carefully researched and prepared by the always extremely exquisite staff of In the Know. By the score of 575 to 445, today's winner, St. Charles over Dublin, Jerome. We congratulate both teams on a game very well played indeed, and wish St. Charles the best of luck as they advance into the semifinals of the In the Know tournament. We appreciate your watching In the Know right here on WOSU Public Media, and join us again next time for another edition of In the Know.
Production funding for In the Know is provided in part by American Electric Power. Support for In the Know comes from American Electric Power. Nearly 19,000 employees working every day to provide reliable service to more than 5 million customers in 11 states. AEP.com.